Next, we would like to introduce you to our company. Our first speaker today is Sharon Rose Master Esther KIM from Perth, who will introduce us to Atomy.
Hello everyone, Atomy's warrior, Sharon Rose Master Esther KIM. So honored to be joining you all in June one-day seminar to share the principle of Atomy. I've been involved with Atomy for 3.5 years now. To me, Atomy is a special gift. Flying to Melbourne in year 2016 and receiving one facial massage, that's when everything started. It was a turning point for me. Why? Before Atomy, my life was like a roller coaster, up, down, going around. I had a business that at one point made my life rather comfortable, but in the end, it turned out that I had to start everything from zero again. And that's when I met Atomy. And Atomy, when I first heard, it was just too good to be true. But in my heart, it was telling me to find out more and do it. What really got me started is that absolute quality, absolute price. It was a principle that company have been following for the last 10 years. Atomy is doing very well this year. Even during COVID-19, Atomy continued to grow more, expand more, and beyond our expectation. Because of principle and following that, it's not a difficult business if you find and follow the principles that allows for great success, not just for the company, but for many other individuals. If you sell good products at a great price, consumers are bound to come. That's one principle. Same as restaurant. If the food is great and delicious at a great price and also clean, people will go. In fact, they will recommend to others, and hence that restaurant will do well. It's the same in a distribution and marketing. How to find great quality products, that's one of the main focuses. When we find products, we find them at their best quality. And then we go around comparing to see, is there any other companies out there which can be sold at a cheaper price? And once we have both ticked, we sell the product on our Atomy website. So you can be sure that when you meet Atomy products, you'll not be able to find as great quality products at reasonably as priced as Atomy. We make sure that is the case. If you look at other network marketing companies, for the last 50-60 years, they've been following the same principle of distribution. Some companies, apart from Atomy, are great and beneficial to the users, but are they cheap? Not all the time. Why would they buy expensive products? They're not stupid. People don't join network for no reason. They have usually find great aspect that can lead to better opportunity. That's why they're buying expensive products, the opportunity to make money. So if this possibility was actualized, that's great. But for a big majority, it does not come true. That's why there are people who are left with nothing and feel scammed. So now that you have paid the additional cost compared to the market price on the hopes of making additional income to balance out and hopefully make an additional income. But of course, this does not happen most of the time, meaning that you'd feel rightly at a loss and worse off than before. So, when buying or joining Atomy products, all you need to know and think about is if you are going to buy this product, even if you're not going to receive a single dollar from the compensation plan. If you're not going to search for similar quality products out there and find out that there is not any products out there that can match our prices. So even if the compensation plan doesn't work for you, have you lost anything? You've been making purchases for great quality products at lower than market prices. Have you lost or gained wealth just by doing this? No, you haven't lost anything. You have actually gained just by being a consumer. Mainly because we deal with our products that is used every day, daily necessity items. These products are something that you use all around house. Even if you don't buy from Atomy, you will either have to go to Kohl's or Woolworths to get these products. If you don't use them, your daily life will be ruined dramatically. Think about it. One daily necessity, for example, toothbrush and toothpaste. Can you walk around talking to people without brushing your teeth in the morning? Some people brush even teeth 2-3 times a day. You feel the plaque building up in your mouth. What about shampoo? Have you gone a few days without washing your hair? Oh, I can't imagine if you do that. You probably feel like a family of lice moved in. It will be so itchy, you probably won't be able to take it. What about toilet paper? Enough said. That's why people buy daily necessity, whether here or elsewhere, because it's a daily necessity. So these Atomy products are things that you have used before, will use in the future anyway. That's what it means by daily necessity items. So the basic principle is that no matter who it is, you should never feel lost by buying from Atomy. If it's cheaper and at a better quality than you are using it now, you will probably automatically feel like a winner. But there is a way that losses can happen. It's when you have too much of a good thing. It's called the law of diminishing marginal utility. Like when you eat, when you are hungry, it's very effective at filling your hunger. But if I bring another plate, you might nibble on it. And when I bring you a third plate, oh, you'll probably be too full to eat it to the point you feel pain. So the toothpaste, 2-3 is okay because you will get around using them. But 100 or even 1,000 of them, you don't have to have anywhere to store them. Oh, wow. And also you will need to use them all within its expiry time. When you buy as you need them, you will get the maximum benefit from each individual product. So before you buy these products, you must not buy more than is required, since the utility of each item is not the same per item cost. So what happens if you want to reach a promotion? You buy lots and lots of products, but that's the reason behind buying these products? Not because of you following the principle of buying without losses, but because you were expecting a promotion, and if the promotion didn't happen, then you would think you probably have made a loss. With network marketing, even though you've made the decision, you blame that loss to the company and then multi-level system. There are a lot of people feel this way. This business requires no investment because your daily necessity purchases create a foundation of experience and point value, allowing you to raise the ranks and receive commission without taking any losses in the process. However, people who buy lots of items in bulk are investing, as they are not going to be using the products but taking on an initial loss. In Atomy, there is also the principle of mutual benefit, where both company and consumers profit based upon an exchange of products and money. For the consumer, it's more profitable to buy a toothpaste for $6 than keep that $6 burning in a hole in their pocket. I'll be happy to buy this for $8 even. It contains propolis, kills bacteria, contains green tea extract, and also removes the smelly breath inside your mouth. So what have you done? You have profited $2. That's why consumers of Atomy are benefiting from this exchange. For the business, it's better to sell this product at a cheaper price at $6 than keep warehouses filled of toothpaste. So it is the principle of mutual benefit. But in Atomy, it's a bit of strange exchange, where in this business, consumers are able to gain the benefit of making future commission, but making money from commission is both possible, but also not possible for some members. So that's why you must never take losses in this business. In Atomy, there are many leaders who makes above $250,000 per year. So it is possible for you to succeed, but also not to succeed. If you invested and made a significant return to reinvest again, that's great. But what if you don't? But are there a lot of experienced investors in this room, for example? But even experienced investors lose sometimes. That's why you must always purchase products wherever you need that item. That's the safest way to gain maximum benefit without any of the losses. If products are good and cheap, do you think people will buy or not buy? Yes, they will buy. The only reason why your neighbors and people you know are not buying is because simply they don't know about this company. We don't advertise on normal platforms because it's expensive. Adds to the total price that consumers will need to pay. But how do you increase the consumers in this business? Not by buying a lot of products that you don't need, by introducing Atomy to new members. And would you find consumers? Yes, because it's great products that are cheaper than what you are using at the moment. If you invest heavily this month, what about next month? You'll keep having to buy more and more products that you don't need. If you make the promotion, great, but what if you don't? Normally, a majority of companies, not just multi-level marketing companies, would allow you to do as you like because they make big profits anyways. But this is the principle of Atomy and the direction that Chairman Park wants us to go, as he does not want us to fail in this business and feel as if we have made a loss. The main way that Atomy makes profit is by making consumers who purchases daily necessities. And you think it'll be slow, but it's incredibly fast. Not because I make 1,000 consumers, but because I make 2 partners. And then those partners make 4, and then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128, then 256, then 500, then 1,000. All from finding 2 partners. That's how a binary plan works. This is a very simple concept. Doesn't matter if you are a professor or dropped out of high school. This system works for everyone and is easily understandable. This company has over 5 million active members. But do you think Chairman Park found all these millions of members? Chairman Park recruited how many? Not the 17, just around 5 members. And these 5 members brought together people that they knew. And that was that 17 people started with Chairman Park 10 years ago. So, and become 5 million active members who buys every day. Some of you might only have 2 to 5 members. But Chairman Park started with only 17 people and promised them of a global company, and here we are. Atomy started with USA, Japan, Canada, and started out very slowly. But Royal Leaders Club members went there every month and told them about this company. And you'll be able to find their success here on the screen. From there, we have expanded 15 different countries, now aiming to open India, China, South America in the near future. In fact, we can now register India, China, Hong Kong members. How exciting! Compared to the market in these regions, we have not even reached 10% of total potential today. With these markets in mind, overseas market is going to overtake Korean market, I think, very soon. Meaning that leaders and members here can definitely succeed and go on stage. It's great that these regions are opening, but I don't have any members in India or related to anyone living in India. If you think like that, then you will need to learn about this company. In this company, there is a global server, meaning you do not need any special license, original cost, registration, and downline. And since there is unlimited downline, meaning there is no limit to how many consumers PVs you can earn. A Crown Master, Yun, his code is number 1 and receives everyone's PV. Normally, he should be receiving the highest rank and commission, but still a Crown Master, while his partners are now Imperial Masters. This is due to a fair compensation plan, where not only himself, but his partners are able to receive commission. So whether you are in Australia, if you have unlimited downline, eventually there will be a consumer in India, China, and all over the place. People who you don't even know. This is all by the Atomy system. In Atomy, you don't need to be smart. You don't need any special skills because of the principle of making great products cheaper than what you use right now. And by making them daily necessity items, you automatically gain benefits even though you don't do this as business. So because of doing business following this principle, we have seen explosive growth in both domestic and international markets. And even so, haven't reached our 10% total potential market space yet. So this is a great time for you to realize about this business. But the first thing you must decide is that whether if you're going to be using these Atomy products, and if you like them, you're going to share with so many people out there. With this great platform, I hope to see you all to be blessed and be a blessing channel to others out there. Thank you so much for listening, everyone.
My name has been Reni Saraswati, Sales Master, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Atomy Oceania. Tune in next month for another episode of Atomy Oceania one-day seminar. It will be on a Saturday, July 4th, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye for now.